Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes this Washington 27, Packers 6. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Jones. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, what? Liz. Hey, watch it. Hey, pick 26.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Hey, switch gears. Hey, alert 3.
Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 22, Smith. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
A gain of a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
2 yards.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Smith. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Silver, Silver.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
30. Packers.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
10 yards to go.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Smith's pass.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now here's Inman bringing in the pass. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Washington.
Play action. It's Smith. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And it's
from the gun, here's Smith. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Making the play that time, Thomas Davis from his linebacker spot.
Brought down back at his 2-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. And they work this out past the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Rodgers. Caught left side by Funchess. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. First down. Rodgers to throw once more. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Kevin Pierre-Louis. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again.
Rodgers sacked.
Montez Sweat. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Throwing now, Smith. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
Washington 37.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Good. We're on 3.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. That catch good for only a couple.
Pass complete to Aaron Jones. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Rodgers going to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Check. Lucky. Switch.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.